Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Tuesday. It's kind of like Monday for me because we were home. Everyone was home yesterday. Today I want to do a couple of different things. I thought first of all I would show you a few of the things that I have been just loving lately. I mean, things that when I use, I just feel like, you know, I need to tell them how much I love this. And a couple of things, matter of fact, all the things I've mentioned before, but I feel like they deserve to be mentioned again because I know I talk about so many different things and then I change, and sometimes you don't know, you know, what I still like. But so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. The first thing is this, and you guys know I've talked about this so many times before. It is the Lorac blush in Exposed. And honestly, I feel like if I could only have one blush in the world, this would probably be it. It's just my favorite. Just I never put it on, and I don't love it. I have it on today. When you use it, you really just don't even need a highlighter. I put on my bronzer first, which I still have not found my just holy grail or the best bronzer I've ever used. The one I want to try next is the Guerlain Four Seasons, and I can't decide between the blondes and the brunettes. So if you have any ideas on that, let me know. I know a lot of you use the brunettes. I don't know if that would be too dark for me, but I've heard that the blondes is really, really light, and I don't know if that would be too light. So, you know, I'll probably have to end up trying both, but they're so expensive, and I don't have a counter here that I can go get it, so I'd have to order it. But anyway, this blush is it's just my favorite. It's just my all-time favorite blush, and I just feel like this one and the Velvet Rope is another good one. If you don't want the peachy tone, you'd rather have more of a plummy, rosy tone, then the Velvet Rope is a really pretty one too. And those are my two favorites out of this collection. I do like the Hollywood. That's pretty too. My next thing is, I spoke about this in my dermatology video, and this is just a bar of Dove soap. I've already kind of rubbed there's a little bit of a Dove still left there. And I bought this, it just was 2 bars in one pack, and I believe it was the sensitive skin, unscented, you know, everything, because I didn't know how my skin was going to react. As a matter of fact, I put a bar in Brooke's shower too, and she's been using it on her face, and I had been using this. And then when we were at Costco the other day, I think we went Sunday, we got the big 3-pack of the shower, you know, not gel, it was like a lotion, soap type thing. And so both of these I have been using, and oh my gosh, I don't even need the Bioderma anymore. You can just, last night I got in the shower with full makeup, which normally I have to take all my makeup off before I get in the shower. But I just got in the shower, you know, wet my face, took some of that Dove and just, you know, massaged it into my face. When I got out, every trace of my eye makeup was gone. Now, I will say it did, when I really got in my eyelashes, it did burn my eyes a little bit. So even though it's not a true soap, it does burn your eyes, so be careful. But I also have been using it. I've used the bar before I got the other, and I used the other last night and put it on my Clarisonic, and it just did so good with my Clarisonic. And so I've really enjoyed it. My skin just, it looks so much better. And I don't know if what I was using was stripping my skin, but I feel like it has moisturized my skin, and it has really cleared it up. So I just cannot praise this Dove soap enough, and I'm so thankful to my dermatologist, and I'm thankful for you too, because if so many of you hadn't chimed in when I mentioned that, I might not have tried it. I might have just thought, well, she's got good skin anyway, you know. So I've loved that. The next thing is this, and this is the Jane Iredale Active Light Under Eye Concealer. I, for probably about 3 videos, accidentally put Hourglass Sand just because I'm so used to putting that instead of putting this. I have been using this. I haven't used the Hourglass Sand since I told you about this. And somebody mentioned it to me the other day that they saw I had gone back to the Hourglass, and I really haven't. I just must have put that just out of habit, because a lot of the things are just so routine when I'm listing what I'm wearing. But I have really, really enjoyed this, and I do it just like I showed you guys in that video. I just make sure there's some on here. I click it up if I need to. You know, I brush it on my finger, and then I rub it together, and I really just pat it in underneath my eyes. And I have just loved it. I feel like it's a little lighter and more moisturizing than the Clé de Peau or the Hourglass. Now, if this doesn't seem to work for you, then I would try those. Those have probably a little bit more coverage. But see, I still use the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector. That is the very first thing I put on under my eyes, is that #1. Then I do all of my makeup, and then this is the very last thing that I put on. So I've already got that covering the true darkness. This is just an added cover and a brightener for me, but I love it. This is the Clarins Rouge Prodige, and this is in the color Rose, which it's very deceiving because it's a peachy color, but it could be one of those peachy pretty roses, and I love it. I love these glosses in general. I've got the nude and I've got the rose, and the two girls, their channel is Herlatenightcravings. Mindy and, oh gosh, I can't remember both of them's name, but they did a video, a haul, and they tried these. One of them tried the nude, one of them tried the rose, and they love them. And then they also got the candy, and that's the next one I'm going to get. I have it on today. They are just they smell good. They don't have any funky taste. They're not too sticky, but yet they last. They have a good shine, but they're not sparkly. They're just a good all-around gloss, and I just love. You'll notice I almost thought about doing a video what I wouldn't sell because I'm selling so much stuff lately. And what I wouldn't sell is any of my Clarins glosses or lipsticks. You will not see those on my blog sale. I'm trying to get all I'm funny about fingerprints on my stuff, and it's almost impossible to keep it off. But I just love these. So I really suggest you just try one. And I've had people ask me about the rose color being peachy like this, and it just is. I mean, this is the one I got, and I love it. Then the last thing, and I mentioned this to you the other day, I have just been loving, and I've used it every day, is the Premium Super Magic BB Cream, Hanskin, Hanskin, SPF 30, PA++. It says this product is made from natural material and is gentle to the skin. And I'm not sure, I got this from Amy, and I'm not sure where she got it, but I think it's pretty easy to order because a couple people said they ordered it the other day. I've got it on today. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, it's my new Rachel K. It's very comparable in that it covers, I feel like it fills in pores. It lasts me all day. It's good for my combination skin. I don't really have true oily skin where, you know, I have to buy special products for oily skin, but I don't have dry skin. I have just normal to combo. Oily T-zone is what I would say. But I just love it. And even at night when I go to take my makeup off, it just still looks so pretty. So it lasts all day, and I just love it. I think it's worth a shot. I'm not sure how much it is because this will last me forever, so I haven't been looking. But the only thing I can say is it is very light. If the lightness, let me show you just a swatch of it. It kind of reminds me of the Skin 79 too, because it kind of has just a grayish, a real neutral tone to it. And it's very, I don't know, I hate to say thin, but it's, you know, rubs out really good. But you can see how it's pretty opaque, and then you just really rub it out, and it just smooths right into your skin and makes it really smooth. It just creates a perfect canvas, and I'm not having to use my Hourglass primer. And then I just let that set just for a minute. I mean, just until I maybe wash my hands and do something else. And then I go over with my Laura Mercier Classic Beige, which would typically be a little bit too dark, but when you mix this and my Classic Beige, it's just perfect skin tone, and I just love it. So I just think it's worth, I mean, you can see it just covered everything on my hand, my veins and everything. It just has really good coverage. So those are the few favorite things I want to show you. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll do my outfit of the day since I was up. This is just that same little leather jacket that I've had for years and years and years, and I actually am on the lookout for I want a good leather moto style jacket. So if any of you know of any good ones that are, I want one that's fitted and short, and I don't know about the crossover, it would just depend, but I really want a new one. And this is the Michael Lauren, just the t-shirt. I'll take off my jacket and just show you. Just has the sleeves that do like that. I love it. It's just a real versatile shirt, and I love the way it kind of goes down in the back. It comes up in the front. And then my jeans are the AG, I believe they are just the straight cropped, something like that. These are the Jeffrey Campbell Python Clift shoes, and I just love them. They are so comfortable. I wore them all day, I believe Saturday, and I just love them. Okay, and for accessories, I have on these earrings, which are the Lucky. I always say they're my Lucky earrings. I guess they are Lucky, but they're Lucky brand earrings. And I have ordered some to put on my site, and I am expecting them today or tomorrow. I think it said they were going to be delivered today, but John looked and said he thought they would be delivered today. So that's why they've been on there, just out of stock, because I have ordered, I think I ordered 5 pair to put on there, because I was buying out. I had bought all of them at my Belks. I was buying them all out here locally, so I just ordered some to put on there. And my necklace is the Axe and Apple necklace that I showed you guys Friday, and I just love that this is like a coppery tone, and it's got the little crystals on there, and I thought that kind of went with this because this has the two-tone. This is a ring I bought years ago. It was when Marshall sold jewelry, and they had like little odds and ends, and I just have loved it ever since. It's just a good piece. And my wedding ring, my engagement ring. My nail polish is still the Deborah Lippman Pop Life. It is just a beautiful pink. I need to compare it to the Chanel that I really like, the Rose Insolence, because it's probably very similar. It's that same just good mid-tone pink, and my nails are in bad shape. I just noticed this one's got a big ding in it. But and then these are the Bullet, I think they're called Bullet bangles, and they are from Rich Rocks. I had somebody ask me about that. If you go on just Rich Rocks, I believe nyc.com, you can see these. I believe they've got a picture of Rihanna or somebody wearing them on the front. And then this is the Fossil Aluminum Champagne watch. And the fragrance I have on today is Jimmy Choo. I love that. It just, oh, it smells so good, and it's a little cool out today, so it's a good day for it. So the other thing I wanted to do today is really give you a big apology for my blog sale this weekend. I had no idea what was about to happen to me when I did that blog sale. I was adding the products, and every time I would refresh to add another product, I would see my sales go up from like 5 to 15 to 25, and then the money amount was just skyrocketing, and I was thinking, I don't even have that many things for sale. You know, what is going on? And I told John, I said, something's going on wrong here. I said, I don't know what it is. And he said, well, stop. Just stop where you are. And we looked, and what happened is so many people were putting the same thing, the Urban Decay Naked palette and the Balm Nude Tude palette, like I think it was 12 people with one of them and like 16 people with the other one, all put the palette in your cart at the same time, and it let you buy it. Well, that is not supposed to happen, and this has happened to us before with a couple of sweaters and a watch and some stuff like that, where 2 people bought the same product. And we, of course, Wazala, which is our store that we use, you can't call them. You have to put in a help ticket or whatever. You have to write them in, and then they write you back. Well, of course, they wrote me back and said, oh, that shouldn't happen, you know, this, that, and gave me a big excuse. Well, I was hoping they would just work on it. Well, it didn't. They didn't work on it, and it happened big time this time. So that's why we just stopped adding stuff. And we had already gone, like, because it was a holiday weekend and we knew I couldn't ship out Monday, we had already gone like 3 days without. I have taken some pictures, and I will show you at the end of this video our pile of stuff that we have for me to send off and ship today. It is, I don't even know how many packages it is. I might count them when I put them in the bag just for the heck of it. So, needless to say, it was just, I felt like crying. I mean, and John said, he said, people are going to get mad. He said, I'm telling you, people are going to get mad about this. And I said, no, everybody will understand. Well, some people did get mad, and I'm so sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. I had no idea that that was going to happen, and I just apologize. And we are working on it, and I'm not going to put anything else like that I think a lot of people will want at the same time on until we get the problem worked out. And if they can't work out the problem, then I'll just get a new store program. We'll just look at some other things. The reason we were using that one is because I was used to it. I had gotten where I could load products so quick and I could do everything. So those of you that didn't get it, I'm so sorry. And the only way, it's not that I chose who got it and who didn't. We just did exactly what we always do, is we go through our PayPal orders, and John, we go from one to the other, from the oldest up until the latest, shipping things out. And all he'll do is he'll call out to me what the product is. I'll go get it. We decide what box it goes in. We weigh it. He prints the ticket, and then we send it out. So we just went in that order. So whoever we came to first, who just happened to click the buy button first, is who got it. And it had nothing to do with who you are or where you live or anything like that. So I did not, I didn't even pay attention to who it was, to be honest with you. So really, I really apologize to you, and I'm sorry. And I know it was a disaster. It was a disaster. It freaked me out. And so I'm hoping we're going to get it all straight, because I have so many things. I don't know what has happened to me, but I have just gotten where I want to just get rid of so much of it. Even if I have to start over, I just want to kind of clean out and just keep my very favorite things in clothes, shoes, makeup, everything. I want to kind of clean out, and then I've got a lot of cleaning around my house I want to do and get some new things like that. So I'm kind of doing maybe like spring cleaning in everything. So I hope that you will accept my apology, and we'll get it straight. And I'm adding new things all the time. I'll be adding some new stuff tonight. And oh, I forgot to, this was the one thing. I have on my Lee Elena bracelet, and I'm going to go, I like to keep one or two really good things on my site, even if they are a little bit more expensive, some good pieces that I really like. So I'm going to go today to Oliver and get something, maybe a new bracelet or a new necklace or a ring or something like that to put on there. So I hope you guys have a good Tuesday, and I will see you real soon, probably on Thursday or so. Tomorrow I'll probably be just messing around and doing some things around here, but who knows? Maybe I'll see you. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.